Okay, well, I think we should get started. You have recorded, Ryan, so that's great. Hello, everyone. Hi, how are you guys today? Hopefully really good, hey? It's Friday, so it's a nice day. Okay, today we have some this is our last day, okay? The last day that we have, our final day, and we want to do something really cool. We are going to train our AI model, okay? That's our fun thing that we're going to do today. So we are going to start by sharing my screen. Okay, and I'll just start from the top. Okay, so last time what we did is we did speech recognition. Okay, so that's what we did last time, where we were able to speak um, to the computer. The computer was able to hear what we said, and then it was able to speak something to us. Okay, so that's speech recognition. Today, what we will be doing is we will be doing something called machine learning. Now, what we will do is we will use machine learning to detect, so to show us an object, okay? We've done this before, this happened before, but we are going to do it a little differently, okay? So today, what we need to do is we need to do something called training, okay? We need to train the artificial intelligence algorithm, okay? So to do that, we need to train it. So it's like this right here. You see the robot? This is the robot, and he has some weights right here, and he's moving his arm. So for us, what we need to do is we need to train our algorithm, okay? Our code, our software, okay? So what we are going to do is we are going to try to train AI, okay? Just like this robot is training with weights, but we were going to train with data, okay, with images from the camera. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to try this right here. We're going to have a mask. So make sure everyone has a mask, okay? That's really important. And we're going to put our mask on and put our mask off. And Toby here is going to tell us if we are wearing a mask or if we are not wearing a mask, okay? So that's what we're going to do today. So we will need to do two things. One is we'll need to use this website called Teachable Machine, and I'll show you the link. Then what we will do is we will train our detector. We'll train our artificial intelligence software, our code, okay? So, and I will show you how to do that. When we do that, we will then take the model and we will place it in PictoBlox, okay? We'll place it in PictoBlox right here. From there, we will make our code right here, and we will detect. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to begin by sharing my second portion of the screen right here. And I will be sharing a link in here. Okay, can everyone go to the messages and press the link that I have in our website? So it should be Teachable Machine with google.com train image. Okay, so I sent it in the message. Okay, so make sure you go into there. Okay, so yes. Okay, so this is where this would be right here, okay? The teachable machine right here. So to get it, you use this icon right here. You press this icon, and it moves to teachable machine. This link, you click on this link, and it goes to here, teachable machine, okay? So click on the message section, click on the link, and then it moves to this one right here. Okay, now the first thing we need to do is we need to change this letter. Instead of saying class 1, we're going to say mask. Okay, and this one for class 2, we will say no mask. Okay, so this first one will be where we're going to show our mask. The second one is going to show where we do not have a mask. Okay, does everyone have their masks? Okay, we need your masks right now. Okay, so make sure you have your mask, and we're going to put it on. Okay, just for a little bit. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take this website and we're going to press the webcam button. Okay, so with your mask on, you press the webcam button. Okay, so I'm going to press it. It's going to look like this. And then you hold this button right here to record like this. And you want to make sure that your face is going up and down and to the side like this, okay? So just go all the way down as you're holding it like this, okay? That looks good to me. Okay, so once again, you make sure you have your mask. You use this link right here from the messages, okay, like this. And you're here now from the link. You've made it into mask. You've labeled it as mask and as no mask. And then you press the webcam button right here. And then you press this button called hold to record. Okay. And so here we go. We have all of these messages, these things right here, these images. Okay. So that's the first thing, is to have the mask section like this. Okay. Once you have that, you do not need your mask right now anymore, okay? Okay, you do not need your mask anymore after this, all right? Now, the second thing to do is to take pictures with no mask, okay? So in the different square right here, in this one, with no images, we're going to press this webcam now, okay? So we'll press this webcam, and then you do the same thing all around like this. Okay, you move your head all around, up and down, side to side, so that way you can see all of your face. Okay, so I'm going to start now like this. Okay, so that should be good for me. All right, so just to recap, we want to have one square called mask, one square called no mask. We want to press the webcam with your mask on for this first square. And then for your second square, we want no mask. Okay, no mask at all. Okay, does everyone have it? Are there any questions so far? We're good? Okay, if there's any questions, let me know. I'm happy to help, okay? I'd love to help you. Okay, so now that we have these images, we have masks and we have no masks. Now, the next thing to do is to train our model by pressing this button. Okay, so in AI, the software, the code is called a model, okay? So that's why it says model. So what we're doing is we're going to, when we press this button, we're training the model just like in the presentation with the robot that has the weight that's moving his arm. We're going to do that with the code, with the model, okay? So go ahead and press this model right here, and it'll start training. It should take a few seconds. Oh, there it is for me. So it says no mask, and then I'm going to put my mask on. It's going to say mask, even if I move it like this. And I put it like that, move around. It says no mask. Okay, so this is the first step. Make sure we all have the model that's there. What we can do is we can see a few more details, I believe. Preview. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. Yeah. So make sure we all have the model that's working. Okay. It should be working with no mask, and then when you put your mask on, it should be working like this. Okay. Now the next thing to do is to export model. All right. So once we have all of this now, the next thing to do is to export the model. We have the squares with the images with masks. We have the no mask square with no mask images. We press the model train. Then we showed it right here in the output. And now what we need to do is we need to export the model right here. So press this button, export model. Okay. Now we have this section here. What we need to do is just press upload my model. Okay. Upload my model. It'll take a few seconds. And then when it says update my cloud model, then that means that we're good. The model has been uploaded. Okay. So we press this, there was a blue button that said upload my model. You press the button, wait until it's gray like this, and now you're good. So the next thing to do is to press this button called copy. Okay, so let's press copy, and it'll say copied right here. Copied. Okay, so when we have that, the next thing to do is to go now into PictoBlox. So we're going to use PictoBlox now. Okay, so we have this copied. Let's go to PictoBlox. Make sure that we are signed in. Okay, make sure that we're signed in. If you're not signed in, please go ahead and sign in now. Okay, so make sure that you're signed in right here. Now, the next thing to do, if you are signed in, is to go ahead and add the extension. Okay, so the extension is the purple square in the bottom left. Okay, the purple square in the bottom left. Here we go, right there, purple square in the bottom left. Here, so you press that, and now the next thing to do is to go to the machine learning square. Okay, this machine learning square right here. Once again, go to the purple square, click on the extension, and then go to the machine learning square right here. All right, then when you do, you press it, and then it has this right here. Okay, when it has this, you can press load a model. Okay, load a model. And now when you press load a model, it goes to this, and then you simply press paste. I think that's what it was. Yeah, simply press paste. Okay, and now it has your model right here in PictoBlox. Okay, when you have it pasted with paste, you can go ahead and click the button Load Model. Okay? When you have it pasted, go ahead and click Load Model. Okay, here we go. So we have this called Load Model. Sorry, 1 second. Let me just, screen didn't work quite well. Let me just share my screen. Okay. So everyone has that step so far? Yeah, we're good? Everyone has that step? Okay, good. All right, so now we need to make our program, or we need to make our code. Okay, so the first thing is the thing we always do. Let's get the event when green flag is clicked. Okay, now the next thing to do is to basically turn on the video. Okay, so if we go to the machine learning block, we can go ahead and click right here. Perfect. Now, what we want to do is we want to always detect the mask. So we're going to take the control block which is the dark orange circle right here called control. The dark orange circle called control, you want to go to the forever code block right here. Okay, this is the forever code block. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to use the if statement here. So in the dark orange control block, dark orange circle called control, we use the if, not the if else, but the if. Okay, so not the if else, but the if. So here we drag it and place it in the forever. We're going to do this one more time. So in the dark orange circle called control, we will take the second if statement. We'll take a second if statement and drag it below the first if statement. Okay, so not the if else, just a second if statement. Second if block. Okay, these blocks. Okay, now once we have that, now we need to fill in this condition. Okay, so let's go to the machine learning blocks and let's take this one right here. This is identified class from webcam. Okay, so let's place that in. Perfect. Now let's do that for the second one. Okay, so one more time in the machine learning block, we'll take the condition is identified class from web camera block and place it in here. Okay, now we have one option in the if statement that's going to be the mask. And we have the second one. If we click right here, this will be no mask. Sometimes you can do stage or costume or backdrop if you wanted to. But today it's going to be through the webcam. Okay, so we have the if statements, the if code blocks here in the mask and in the no mask. Now what we can do is we can go ahead and we can go into the purple motion. Oh, sorry, I don't know why I say purple. I always say purple now. In the blue circle right here called motion, we'll go ahead and press that. Wait, actually, sorry. We do want purple this time. The purple circle called looks, that's what we want. So if you can go ahead and click on the purple circle called looks, we're going to press the say button and let's move it into the if statement. Now let's move a second one, the say hello, into the second if statement. Yes, okay. Now what we need to do is just change this. So we can write something like, thank you. Oh, for wearing your mask. Okay. And then for this one, because there's no mask, we can ask them, please wear your mask. Yes. Okay. All right. Very nice. So we have, when the button is clicked, we want to turn this video on. Okay. So we turn the video on. Once the video is on, then we go ahead and in the forever code block, we try to see and identify if there's a mask. And if there's a mask, we say, thank you for wearing your mask. If there's no mask, then we say, please wear your mask. Okay, so let's try this. You have to turn your video off when, yeah, so you have to turn your video off. Okay, guys, so make sure that that happens. So you have to turn your video off for both the, here, let me stop presenting and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is you need to make sure that your video is off for Google, okay? So first, that's the first thing to do. So like myself, I'm going to turn this off so no one can see me. Now, the second thing is that you do have a video as well here. This will not work. So even if I press play, I'll press OK and I'll wait, but it says your camera might be open in some applications, okay? So that means that you have to turn this off as well. Okay, so to do that, let's see, if we just do file, I think that should be fine. Let's try that. Yeah, perfect. I thought we did that already. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Please wear your mask. Okay, now if I have my mask on, thank you for wearing your mask. No mask? Mask. What if I do it halfway like this? Is that good? If I have a different color, does that look like I have a different one? Does it say I'm wearing my mask? Let's see. Ooh, yeah, even says that I'm wearing my mask, even with different colors. That's good. What if I have a cloth? Look at that. It says like it's wearing my mask. Very nice. That's not bad. I have a plug. See if I put it in my face. It says I'm wearing a mask. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. I think what I can do. So has everyone tried this now? Do we have a mask detector?
Yes.
Yes, good. Is it working? Okay, if you have a mask detector, it seems like it's working. That's great. Good job, guys. That's really good. Now, is there any that is not working right now? Does anyone need any help? Sorry. Okay. Okay, that's good. Good. I'm glad that we're able to help. Now, let's see if we can make it better. Okay. Does anyone else have any well, let's try something different. Let's try, so we have a mask, we have no mask. What if we try having it where, to turn this off. This is always Okay, so to turn this off, what I recommend is to just press this button, press the play, and then press stop, and then we should be good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try with another class, okay? And what I'm going to do is I am going to turn this halfway to my face like this, and it's going to be wrong mask. Okay, and let's see if this detects it. Okay, here we go. This is the wrong way to wear a mask. Okay, let's see if we do anything. And you guys can do this too. Okay, to do this, what you have to do first is you have to turn off your camera. Okay, so right here in PictoBlox, I press turned off, I press off, I press the green flag. Okay, so turn off, so off, green flag, you go ahead and then it should be fine. Okay. Okay, and then don't forget to turn it back on. All right, so now when that happens, you can then use the webcam section right here. Okay, so I'm going to do it. There we go. Okay, good. So I have 114 images of that. Okay, here we go. So now that's what we have.
Excuse me, but
Yeah.
how do we get off the camera in PictoBlox?
Yes, okay. So what you do is you press this button right here. So the first machine learning code block right here. Press off. Okay, like this. And then when that happens, press the green flag once. Okay, and then press the stop sign again. Does that work? Did that work now? Is that good? Okay, I think it works. If it doesn't work, let me know and we can have you share your screen and I can help.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
It does not.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Does not work. Okay. Why don't you share your screen? And maybe we can try something else then.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah, it was like this.
Okay. Now refresh. Use the refresh icon, top left.
Yeah, I did.
Can you do it one more time? Oh, you're sharing your image model, your teachable machine.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you need to share? Can you show me your PictoBlox too?
Yeah. There's the PictoBlox.
You need to share again.
Yeah.
It only shows image model.
Okay. Yeah, that was like this. Yeah. Rid of the codes and the cameras too,
Oh
but
no. Yes. Okay. So you need to I had this problem too. This was a problem. You have to take PictoBlox off. So yeah, remove it and then you have to, yeah, there you go.
wait,
And then
wait, just a minute. Yeah, right there. Turn it off.
Okay. And now you can turn it back on. You have to open PictoBlox back up.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So when you did you save the blocks, the code?
Or I can make it again.
Okay. All right, if it's pretty easy to make, then that's good.
Yeah.
Okay,
I turn it off.
okay, you turn it off. Now it should,
Yeah.
if you can make it again, then it should be fine.
Now it works.
It works now? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good, good, good. All right, so let me share my screen again, okay, guys? Here we go. Okay, so we were, last time what we were doing is we had the mask that was halfway, that was off, wrong. That was wrong, sorry, not off, it was wrong. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to train the model again with 3 of them. So one when it's on, one when it's off, and one when it's wrong. It's going to be a little bit slower because we have more images, okay? Okay, it says wrong. That's not bad. Oh, this also says wrong. That's not good. It's kind of halfway on. If I do closer, it seems like it might be. Oh, maybe if I put it more up like this. Oh, yeah, there you go. Okay, and then if I do no mask. Oh, it says wrong too, because I can see it. So if I take it off, oh, it's having a hard trouble time. Okay, see, look at that. So it seems like that having this one right here that's half wrong seems like it makes it harder for the algorithm to know, for the code software to know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, if you guys have done this too, I'll show you how to do it. Once again, it's the same thing. We press the button, export model, okay? Update my cloud model. Okay, we wait for it till it's done. Okay, model is update my cloud model, shareable link. I'm going to press copy. And then when I do that, I'm going to share my full screen. And so we should be here now. To update the model or refresh the model, you press the button refresh. Oh, does it just refresh it? I think it does. So I'll load the model again and I'll paste it. It should be a different one, I believe. Let's just double check. STTOW7. Yeah, looks good. Okay, load model. Okay, so we now should have 3 options. Oh, there's something wrong. Okay, well, let's try this. Oh, it's used in another application. I forgot. Just gonna turn this off. Stop this, and I'll go back again. There you go. It says, please wear your mask. Okay. Thank you for wearing your mask. It says, thank you for wearing your mask. Okay, I wonder if we have to load the model again. Load model. Refresh model. Oh, what's happening? Thank you for wearing your mask. Interesting. Mask. No mask. Interesting. Okay. So anyways, this doesn't seem like it's 100% perfect, but maybe if I just go back like this and show the new one, oh, it still says it. Okay. So I'm going to save this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to re-upload it with PictoBlox like this. Okay, even I have problems, okay? So it's okay. It's not It's not anything wrong with what we do. Sometimes that's just the nature, and sometimes that happens. Okay, paste, load the blocks, open. Loading client project. Oh, even this has masks. Interesting. Okay, well, hopefully this works now. Okay, but anyways, this is the same thing. We can do the same thing. Okay, guys. Unfortunately, I think it looks I have to redo everything, a few things, so I won't continue with that. But yeah, so this website is really handy. It's really good. So if you wanted to train your own model, you can do the same thing like we just did. You can do it by either training with a mask, with no mask, with a mask like this with images. Is everyone on here? I want to show you some cool things to try. Okay, so if everyone's on here, that would be great. I'm going to delete this for right now, just to show you guys so that way it trains faster. So if you're on this website, one thing to do is to click this button called Advanced. Okay, this button Advanced is really important because it tells you more information. Okay, if you want to change something, you can go ahead and change these values: epochs right here, batch size, and learning rate. Okay, let's see what happens if I change this to 75. Okay, so if you remember last time, when I press this button, it'll say, it'll go up to the letter 50. But in this case, when I press the epochs of 75, let's see what happens. You can see that it's training 75 times now instead of training 50 times. Okay. So this is one of the things that we can change. So if I change this to 25, let's change this to 25 now. 25, and let's now train the model. Well, let's see what happens. It's now training only 25 times now instead of 75 like before. But does that help? Let's see. Okay, so you see how it's still not working 100%. Sometimes it's detecting a mask when it's not. Okay, let's see. This says like it's detecting it completely. So if I go into 50, let's see if there's a difference. So I'm going to train it again. Okay, here we go. Let's go from there. Oh, seems like it's better. It's better. Maybe not as much, but it seems like it's better from not detecting mask. So what if I go up to 75? Let's try that again. One more time. We'll just wait a few seconds to see if it gets better. Oh, look at that. It doesn't even, no, only once. It looks like it's able to only detect mask once, a no mask. Very infrequently does it, yeah, detect mask, sorry, long day. And look at that, a solid 100% for mask. That's good, really good. And then for no mask, it's pretty much a solid 100% as well too. So that's good, that's good. So the more that you increase this number, the more times that it trains. So hopefully, usually it gets better. Not all the time, but it usually gets better. This is another value to change. You can go ahead and change these to see if this gives you better results. And then also this, you can decrease this, you can increase this, up to you on what you want to try. Okay, so these are some options for you to try with your model to see if it does better. Okay. Now, one other thing you can do with this is you can go ahead and press this button called under the hood. Okay. When you press under the hood, you can see these values. So if you just click accuracy per class, calculate confusion matrix, we can see some results. So it's hard to see, but just know that this is 100% and this is 100%. So your model is working 100% of the time. So it's working all the time. This is hard to see, but basically it says out of detecting masks from the section of masks, it's detecting 24 times. So that means it's all of the time it's detecting masks, and all of the times is detecting no masks, which is really good. These graphs are hard to see, but this looks good too. It's a good graph. Okay, and so this is how you start your training your first model. Okay, so you guys have done this now. That's great. This is the first step for artificial intelligence, is learning how to train models. And this is the first one that we've done. So congratulations, guys. That's awesome. Great. Good job. And so we will go ahead and we will conclude with this lesson. Okay. So you guys have successfully trained models. That's great. That's the good thing about machine learning. Okay. So congratulations, guys. And so we will finish. This is the last class. Okay. And so thank you all for coming here and for being part of this and for learning PictoBlox and for learning AI. Okay. If you have questions, let me know for today. But thank you guys for coming here and for learning. Now use that website. Okay. Use the Teachable Machines website. It's really, really fun. You can try many different times and many different things. Okay. This will help you to learn machine learning or artificial intelligence. Okay. So thank you very much.